Bola, Wang Guam, EIE, 𝐾𝐿 What's up, best friends? God got his morning, day, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this video, friend. I hope your day, is going well. I hope you're vibing well thus far with your soul, following your soul's vibe. And overall, I just hope all of you are blessed. For my friends coming back, you already know the vibes. Bienvenida, Preta. Welcome, Black. Black is for expansion. For my new friends, bienvenida. Welcome. I am a real journeys in this social media streets, the rare Black alicorn. And on my channel, I like to talk about the energetic self-love connection between our individual energies / collective energy to our physical life. So you can walk healthier in both these energetic and physical streets, because everything we see came from a thought, idea, things like that, and vice versa. So because at the end of the day, you're a whole vibe, friend. And we're all here to live the healthiest and best life we can. Right? Period. So with that being said, let's dive into this high vibrational conversation, spill some energetic detox tea, mi cariños, and get into today's self-love collective message. So today, when I woke up, I heard, be careful what you sacrifice. And because today, remember, we are in let me piggyback, just to backtrack as a reminder for those who might not have caught my other videos or previous videos and stuff. We are all collectively currently going around the circadian clock of timed and timeless timelines in our own individual ways of understanding, of our own individual consciousness, right? So collectively, all of us together are in the 9th house, the 9th month, which is currently September, and we are all under Virgo energy thus far. So with that being said, as I mentioned in my previous videos, when for me, number 9, every house encompasses a lot of things, and I think when I think of September being the 9th month of the year, and so especially with us ending summer and going into fall, it's all about, okay, as far from a conscious perspective, for me, it's all about, okay, we're all balanced something in our lives somewhere and in some type of way. In some way it's healthy, and some way it's not, So, because at the end of the day, we all have something we have to work on, right? So with that being said, when I think of September, I think of the number 9 and everything about it. And so from a numerology perspective, 9 overall talks about enlightenment. That's the biggest message about 9 that you get from in numerology. And enlightenment to me is just you being very consciously aware, or even subconsciously aware, meaning, some thoughts or emotions popped in your head, but you might not have paid attention to it, but you felt it or you thought about it. So I had to go get my sausage. You ain't even know I was gone. But anyway, moving on. So, from a numerology perspective, as I was saying, 9 pretty much is all about enlightenment, but which takes me into the other meaning from an astrological perspective. 9 is the 9th house. It's all about philosophy and travel. So when you think about philosophy, the word philosophy, that's all about this pretty much the things you choose to believe in, different types of systems, ideologies, things like that you are allowing or not allowing into your life. It's all about self-education. 9th house, education. And I say self-education, I was about to stop myself, but I didn't, only because of the fact that when you think about education, at the end of the day, it's self-education, because you're choosing what it is you do and do not want to educate yourself about, aka what you do and do not want to enlighten yourself about for whatever reason, whatever your core sources or and reasons for that season and purpose of you diving deeper into something, hermit mode, which is the next meaning of 9 and stuff, it to get a better understanding of it or not. At the end of the day, that's how you choose to travel. That's how you choose to understand life. That's how you choose to educate yourself. And when I say travel, I don't mean just physically. And so, because I mean physically and mentally, emotionally, as well as physically, because you're only going to physically travel to the things that are of interest to you, which is, like I said, things you are enlightened about, that you're consciously aware of, that is of your interest, or that you disallow because of either you learned the lesson or there's some type of fear, stubbornness. Catch my vibe? Moving on. 9 also means, like I said, from a tarot perspective, hermit. And hermit is all about wisdom. So the more you educate yourself, 9th house, the more enlightened you become. Catch my vibes? 9, numerology, enlightenment, hermit mode. But that's only if you are consciously aware of what you are and are not doing. And that's, to me, is the battle and the whole purpose of September. You know, it's all about us learning what we are and are not enlightening ourselves about, because that's what hermit mode is. Hermit mode is you diving deeper into your own darkness to understand both the healthy and the unhealthy aspects of thyself, as they say in the Bible or whatever, ancient days. But anyway, moving on. So friend, today being the 12th and it's a Wednesday, I woke up with the message of be careful what you sacrifice, because the 12th tarot card is all about, it's the hangman energy. And hangman is all about things that is reversing back and figuring out what you sacrificed and why you sacrificed it and things like that. Because as I said, everything we do is it has a purpose. There's a meaning to everything. And so it's just about you being actually aware of it and why. You know, that's how I look at life. And from a higher perspective, you know, since from a higher vibrational perspective, me and stuff, looking past the physical of it all, you know, because everything, there's more that meets the eye. But anyway, because I'll go on and on. So as I said, and then, and it's about sacrifices, because when I think about be careful of the sacrifices you make, and then today being Wednesday, Wednesdays are ruled by the Mercury, and Mercury is, rules the zodiac signs, Gemini and Virgo. Catch my vibes? You already know Gemini is masculine, air energy. So it's all about that internal communication. And Virgo being feminine, mutable energy, is in with the earth element. It's all about, okay, what type of communication have I established thus far between my emotion and my mental body? My emotional body and my mental body, is it balanced? Because that's what Gemini energy is all about. It's about your thinking processes. What have you sacrificed? No matter what's going on in your life, you know, good, bad, where in whatever areas and things like that. It's all about, okay, what did I sacrifice to get here? You know, what emotional sacrifices did I not pay attention to, pretty much, or that I did pay attention to, that has gotten me to where I'm at right now. And I mean that in every aspect of your life, you know, looking at, because those are the type of conversations I have with myself all the time. So, you know, and as a friend, it's like, okay, sometimes it could be a little, the first word that comes to my mind is daunting. Because of the simple fact, to be conscious all the time of you it can be mentally and emotionally tiring, especially when you hit bumps and stuff in the road. And it's like, what the heck, and you don't want to take on that energy too much, because then you find yourself being a Debbie Downer to yourself. And it's just you learning. It's just you from and at your higher perspective, you from your soul saying, hey, we've been through this before. I just want to remind you that you made the sacrifices, but pay attention to the sacrifices that you actually made. So that way you don't repeat this lesson, and the areas of your life where you are successful at, you're stable at. Pay attention to those areas too. So you can always remember and give yourself a pat on the back like, hey, I did that. And this is what I did, no matter what or who contributed, or even, no, I say this, no matter who contributed to you being where you are at, because we all contribute to each other and stuff in some type of way. Sometimes people contribute, or you can contribute to others unhealthily, and just know that, and as well as healthily, because at the end of the day, we're all embodying some type of emotional and mental state of being because of our surrounding circumstances. We all make sacrifices in some type of way, shape, or form and stuff, and we all understand life in some type of way, shape, or form. Catch my vibes? So with that being said, it's like, okay, pay attention to what the sacrifices you personally made, as well as the sacrifices that others have made, to understand more of how to work better. Pretty much, because at the end of the day, we all have soul ties. We all have soul contracts with each other and stuff. And at the end of the day, everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to feel great about their life and stuff. But you have to be conscious of what you sacrificed and stuff, as far as what you allowed and what you did not allow into your life that you chose to do ultimately, that put you in the position that you are in currently, regard it, and setting you up to go further and to understand if you're moving further into your life in this area of your life, healthily or unhealthily. And that's the main message that I have, that I got today when, I sat with the energy and was thinking about, okay, what's the surrounding energy and things like that. So let's pull some self-love cards as a collective self-love. And then below, we'll get into some just motivational things. Okay, we have this card that came out in reverse. So when things come out in reverse, to me, that comes from your emotional body. So it says, I cannot lie. What did I just say, friends? Can y'all see this? Hold on. Hopefully y'all can make out these words. I know it's not the clearest. Let's see. Maybe if I pull it back and then you could zoom in maybe. But anyway, it says, accept responsibility for your own life. Know it's you who will get you where you want to go. No one else, period. And that's pretty much what I'm saying, and it falls so much. Y'all see me shuffle and stuff. It came out in reverse. So like I said, when cards to me come out in reverse, that's just your higher self, your emotional body, your emotions saying, hey, pay attention to this part of me. Pay attention to this part of you, because there's things going on. And so no matter how great and fascinating your life is, and no matter how much life can suck sometimes, at the end of the day, you have to always pay attention to your emotions, your emotional body, and how you feel, because your feelings lead your thoughts. And also it helps support how you're thinking, processing, and vice versa. And that's what leads you to take the actions that you take. It leads you to talk and speak to yourself and speak to others the way because it's based off of how you feel. you know, and how you feel about yourself comes out in how you speak to others. You know, that's a lesson that I'm learning all the time as far as self-respect. You know, if I don't want somebody to talk to me a certain type of way, I don't care who it is. It could be a stranger on the street or my own kids. I'm learning more and more how to speak to others with respect, even if they are not showing me respect in some type of way. So that way, at the end of the day, everything happens in phases. So eventually, the things that are toxic or negative that's going on in your life, you'll phase out, because nothing is temporary. I mean, permanent. Nothing is temporary as well, because of the simple fact, because sometimes we stay in energy the more longer than we are supposed to, even if it's something good, because at the end of the day, we're always supposed to do better and be better and move. And then when you become stagnant, you get bored. Life gets boring. Then you find yourself going towards things that you don't want, that you ultimately don't want in your life, you know, but you just didn't see it at that time. So just really today, pay attention moving forward as we continue our journeys together in our hermit modes, to pay attention to your subconscious realms, aka your mental body and your emotional body, so that way you can understand your emotions, your mental processing, your thoughts, and overall just you, friend. I hope you all stay blessed. I hope you vibe high today. Remember, don't nothing shake, rattle, and roll until you say so, because you are your first physical creator and co-creator in your life. I'll see you in the next video or the astral realms. Bye.